It's about that time again.
What is up, guys? If you're watching this, that means you got another day. Oh my god, this is the fourth, I think, tutorial that I have filmed in the past 24 hours. I am uploading this vlog at like the last second just so that I can get a vlog out for you guys on Thursday. It is killing me. So here we go. Fourth time's a charm. I'm gonna be working on the Revenge GT today. I'm super stoked. This is a 900 horsepower Mustang. It's down in Irvine, California, full carbon fiber body. This is the Gulf Livery edition. It just rolled off the line, like no one knows about this thing. And it happens to be the Mustang that Lindsay Brewer signed her contract for me to be her manager on the hood of. I mean, like, let's check it out. Yeah, here's one of the sickest shots that we got from that. But today we're gonna be editing a hero shot because CJ Pony Parts hit me up and they're like, yo, you got any photos without Lindsay in them that we can post? No offense, we still love her. All right, so this is the one that we're gonna jump into, guys. I'm gonna make it quick because I gotta make golden hour for another shoot because I literally don't sleep. All right, we're gonna hit levels here, and that's just gonna add in the little bullet points on our tone curve. Obviously, I'm gonna white balance first. Where's the whites at? That looks like a, ooh, perfect white balance right there. I used that wall. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try to blow out the background a little bit because I just wanna try something different. I'm gonna put my brightness settings just 2 clicks down because I've learned recently that that's how your phone sees it. It's slightly dim, so I wanna edit to how you see it on your phone because I'm not making a billboard, I'm not making a magazine, I'm making Instagram pictures. So, you know, if I do it too bright and then I post it, it looks too dark on your feed. So dimness down too. And then yeah, I just kinda wanna blow out the background a little bit just for a difference in styling. Except that looks kinda nice with the clouds. We'll leave the clouds. Maybe I won't blow it out. All right, contrast, let's take it off a little bit. Let's make it softer. Boost up the shadow some. We're gonna need to boost up those. Actually, let's just go crazy. We'll go a little bit more. I'm not looking at the car right now. We're gonna worry about the car in a second. I'm looking at the surrounding areas in the foreground and such. All right, you know what, screw it. We're blowing out the background. I want it to happen. Okay, this is getting dangerously white. Let's bring some of these blacks back into play. Okay, it's oh man, it's very, very white right now. It is like on a scale from 1 to will. All right, let's make it a little bit softer because I did that on the Ferrari Pista edit and you guys loved it. You were really about that soft black look, so we're gonna try that again. Grab the bottom end of the tone curve here and it makes your blacks nice and smooth and buttery. Let's look at the blue tone curve. What's up with blue? That's just a fun summer look, making everything slightly blue, but we're keeping the golden sun. I like that. Let's add that blue in. What about this? What's changing here? The car in the foreground? Let's leave that as is. How about greens and purples? Where are you at? Where are you at? Okay, we're gonna go slightly purple on this because it just makes my blacks look better. Okay, what about the top end? Purples, greens. We're gonna leave that as is. Red, where are we at? By the way, all these preset bullet points are under the levels setting that I have, which are available in my preset pack online if you want it, or you can just make your own preset. It's pretty straightforward, but I have all their cool presets in there that are useful for cars of all different scenes. Okay, so now we've got our curves where we want them. I know they're just slight adjustments, but it's good enough to make it what I want. It looks a little red in the sky. Maybe we need to bump that down just a tad, and then maybe in the top end, is it just a little too red for my taste? I'm seeing a little purple up here and a little red down here. We'll work with that on the sliders and revisit the tone curve if we need to. All right, let's get to these sliders. Where the red's at? Just in the stripe, we'll boost those up. I want to make that stripe pop. Wham, bam, body slam. Moving on to the oranges. Where we at? I see oranges in the gold of the sun. Obviously, I really want that to reflect nicely off. This is a very summery vibe, fun photo, so we're gonna go more saturation than I would typically put in, and we're gonna make very rich oranges where the yellow's at, all over the place. Let's see those yellows. Let's do that, and then let's make them slightly golden, like +2. Normally I go swing more to the left. Oh, okay. A lot of people like that HDR look where you're like, okay, let's see the trees, but look at how ugly the yellow is on the horizon. It just like butchers everything. So we're actually gonna blow it out a little bit. I like the blown out look better. Clarity, gotta swing it to the left a good, 8 or 9 because we want it to be summery and light and fun. Vignette wouldn't be a Bilco pick if we wanted vignette. Dehaze it down a little bit, get some of that detail back in, but it looks a little too hardcore with the dehaze. So I think we're going to actually leave that, and I'm going to come back and put some dehaze on the vehicle itself. I want the surrounding area to look nice and nice and light and fun and smooth. I don't want harsh edges. We should probably adjust the crop. Let's line that up. I should have done that earlier. I think we'll all survive. Is the car centered? Centered enough. Right there. I could probably do better, but that will work for today. No, it looks a little weird. Right there. Yes, happy with it. Okay. Paintbrush mode. Hit the brackets. Get the circle where you want. Click once. Hit O 2 times on your keyboard, and it brings up the little redness. Reset all your sliders. The redness lets you know where you're painting. I've got my flow kicked up all the way 100% there on the sliders, so it's doing max amount of flow on the car. There's probably some better ways to paint a car, but you know what? I don't care. Okay, we're getting the car all painted. Start with the edges, then work your way towards the center. Again, like I normally spend a little more time like trying to get perfect edges, but you guys don't want to sit here all day and watch me just like paint a car. So we're just gonna get a ballpark closeness here. That looks clean. That looks clean. All right. Now there's ways to even do little bullet points in Photoshop that I know a lot of people like to do that, but I ain't about that life. Okay, zoom out, hit O 2 times. It gets rid of that redness. Back here, the car, do we need more exposure? Why not just add a little bit? And then go down to dehaze to bring some of the detail back into the car. Watch this. Boom. Detail is there. Let's bring the shadows up just a tad, see if that helps. Yes, we got more detail in the rotors and in the grills and such. I'm going to drop the blacks down. It makes the blacks just really extra mean. Where are the highlights at? I like the highlights in this car. I don't want it to look too flat and boring. Let's give it some highlights. Let's add some contrast to bring some detail back again. Whites, yeah, we'll give it a little bit of white action. Clarity though, do we want more clarity or less? I think we'll take just a little bit. Let's do +7. Sharpness, now we don't want any of that noise. Swing it to the right just a little bit, pull some detail out of the paint, makes it look nice and smooth. All right, I'm thinking that looks like a winner right there. Now let's grab that gradient in the bottom. Oh my God, only 8 minutes into this edit, we are flying. Normally these edits take a lot longer, but you know what? You guys don't got all day. Reset those, swing that down on the exposure. All I'm doing is darkening my foreground so your eyeballs look at the car and not the parking lot. Except I want to angle it just a little bit because I want some of that sun to peek through on the right side where it's coming down right here. Okay, but I don't want it too dark. What if I pull the saturation out? What does that look like? What if I add it? Nope, definitely don't want that. Less saturation. Less is better. What if I make it a little blue? What does that look like? Ooh, I like blue. Let's go with blue. Blue darkness. And then what if we pull down the shadows? What is that? Ooh, okay. And then the clarity. Make it smooth. I like. And then less noise. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about the less noise thing. I want a little bit of grain action down there. Okay, now we're looking nice. What about this side of the sky? Let's get some life back left there. Let's go up. Let's reset all these sliders. We'll drop the exposure, raise the dehaze. And that's a little too intense. Let's drop the contrast. It's just a distinct line of darkness right here. We need to not have it so evil. Raise up the shadows, smoothen out. So you got a nice little smooth gradient going in. Love it, love it, love it. Let's make it a little blue, see what happens. Blue ain't the move. What about tan? Tan isn't the move either. What about purple? No, greenish. I don't like any of these colors. I think it should be slightly blue, and then I remove some saturation. There, that's what we want. Okay, I'm still seeing a bow action on the, like right here, it's like there's like a curve. I need to soften that out more. Let's try less clarity and see if that fixes the problem. Nope. What about less highlights? Nope, that's not it either. More highlights? I can still see it. You know, it might be a color that needs to be removed in the tone curves. What's going on? Oh, yes, is that it? No, that's not it either. Is it the red tone curves? It's like right there, I can see it. Maybe it's the shadows. No, that's not it either. It's something. Let's see if the gradient changes it. Okay, there it is. Okay. I'm just gonna make this gradient farther away because some weird action is going on right here with the sky, and I don't want to have to like figure out what is causing it. So I'm just gonna pull that gradient away. We're gonna keep like a little darkness in the top there, and then we'll just call it a day. All right, let's actually, you know, we'll add more sun in later. I like this. You could still see the palm trees. The life is still there. Where's my greens at? Can we make things more green? Make the palm trees pop more? Yes, no, maybe. So that gives us some more green, a little bit. All right, we'll do that and then change that slider. I'm looking at the detail in the palm trees right now. I'm looking at the detail. I like that. Let's go with that. Okay, I think it's Photoshop time. Yes, let's do it. Right click on this, hit edit in Photoshop. Boom, and it goes over to Photoshop. While that's switching over, guys, click the notification bell on my channel so that you know when the next video is up. And if you want more tutorials like this, I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel called tutorials with editing tutorials, shooting tutorials, how to connect with influencers, how to make money off this stuff. Like, it's all there, and it's all equally as entertaining, I promise. All right, Photoshop is pulling up. Hello, screen recording app. That's some trippy stuff right there. This is my first time using this app. I tried to use QuickTime. It failed 3 times in a row, and I wanted to punch myself directly in the face. All right, as Photoshop tries to get itself going. Speaking of going, I need somebody to start a GoFundMe or something so that I can get a laptop that can handle screen recording and editing software at the same time without, like, crashing. Okay. Let's get rid of the details first. Hit J on your keyboard, hit the brackets to adjust that little circle guy. I know that thing's gotta go. We've been looking at it the whole time. You hate it, I hate it. The little drain guy, he's gotta go too. All you're doing is, this is the heal tool. You get it by clicking J on your keyboard. All I'm doing is heal tooling my way out of this. Now, wow, there is some serious lag in this. It is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Why is it still zooming in? I get it. The Mustang is right there. We are aware. Oh boy, my computer is struggling. Let's quit Microsoft Word and see if that helps. Probably doesn't help a lot. Oh, God. I don't need a spot healing brush right on the wheel. Okay. Maybe it did help. It helped a little. Okay. So we're just getting rid of some of these places here. Just little like gray splotches that I don't want to see. I see a big one there in the foreground. We're going to get rid of that. Goodbye. This harsh lighting situation over here. Is there anything else we want to get rid of? It's already a pretty clean shot. There's not much I have to do. Do we want to mess with these? I'll get rid of that one. And then the last thing to do, really, I mean, like, this is just a well shot photo, if I do say myself. Do say so myself. That's only because it was a clean background. We don't have cars or all this other nonsense that I have to get rid of. So it's just naturally just a good location. I think we got rid of most of the splotches that I want to get rid of. Okay. Are there any harsh glares that we don't like on the car? Most of this is okay. There's like a little one here, a little dot in the grill that we could probably get rid of. Little grill action down there on the bottom, whatever that triangle thing is, we're gonna get rid of that. I like the palm tree reflections. That guy's gotta go. He's way too big to be left alone. All right, no reflections of people in the car. Everything's looking okay. We've got a little bit of sun action here on the front fender. We're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna leave this windshield see-through because if it's jet black, it's just gonna look bizarre because the sun is like right behind it. I'm gonna take out the words on this sign because they're distracting. I'm just gonna leave that as like a block. I don't feel like getting rid of the whole block. I just want to get rid of the words. There we go. Yes. All right, now let's add in documents, photo overlays. Oh, no, don't need taxes. Already did that. Light rays. Where's my sun? Boom. Got this. Found just a picture of the sun on the internet. Drag it in. Drop it. We're gonna rotate it. I held down Alt on the keyboard so it locked the dimensions. And then you go over here to blend mode and you hit screen. It gets rid of all the blackness, just leaves the sun. fan-freaking-tastic. Make it all big like that, drop it in there, and now really, ooh, that sunset, yes. All right, now what I'm gonna do is make it back to normal. Click OK, and then I'm gonna grab this eraser tool, click on the sun. It's gonna ask me if I wanna rasterize it, which basically means make changes to it. And now I've got the eraser bracket. I'm just gonna get rid of these harsh edges because even though they're black, you can still see them in the picture. I'm gonna change my flow to about 50%. And we are getting rid of the edges. There's gonna be a fast edit, guys. I'm almost done. And then hit screen, wham. And then I wanna take some of that off of the edge of the car just a little bit. So 5, 6, 7%, something like that. And just bring a little bit of color back in the car because I don't need it totally blown out because remember, the sun is behind the car. We can have some reflections, but not too many. All right, bring some of that life back. God, that sun is fantastic. It's okay that part of the photo is blown out, guys. We're all gonna survive. It's gonna be all right. I like the style, and I think we got it. Boom! Revenge GT, 900 horsepower. Guys, if you wanna see us drive this car, if you wanna see us rip it around, if you wanna see Lindsay Brewer, the best racer driver on YouTube, obviously she's gonna post her own vlog, but I'm gonna post one too. It's probably gonna be in the next week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification bell so you can check it out. We're gonna do a big release on this project tomorrow on IG, and I release videos every single Tuesday, every single Thursday, and every single Sunday. You can always count on me. Guys, we're going YouTuber 2020. I make some big moves lately that might be pushing me in that direction. Oh man, and there is a really, really sick vlog on the horizon that I'm excited to release to you guys. I can't say what it is, but I will tell you there's also an influencer that I'm managing now who's not Lindsay that you do follow that I'm going to introduce hopefully in the near future. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace!
I might lie to you just to get through the night with you. Hope that's alright. No, you lie to me. It's only right.